Well, if she had to choose me or her, I know I wouldn't last long, yeah. No problem with the truth. But when she made me laugh, all of it hard to get me to the place where I should be. Like, what the fuck is real? What the fuck is wrong? I think I can fit with your tone. Like, oh, about you. And move my body when the time it comes through. Dropping on you till the time it comes through. Why you always take a break when think about the way that you repeat a deficit. Jokes on you till the time it comes through.
I know this is a common thing girls go through. I mean, guys probably go through this too, but I know among us girls, this is seriously an issue. I wanted to make a whole video talking about something that's really important to me, which is mental health and self-worth, because so many things go into self-worth, and I wanted to use my platform to share a message with my fellow girls out there, and guys too, talking about it and giving you my thoughts and how to survive in this crazy world of comparison and negativity. I know so many of you need to hear this, so please stay tuned. First thing, and I think probably the biggest, is comparison. I feel like we are constantly comparing ourselves to others and others to each other, and there's just a lot of comparison going on in the world, especially with social media. Comparison only causes depression or pride. If you're comparing your body to someone else's body, you were born with your own, they were born with their own. Neither of them are the right bodies. They're just your bodies. It's just your face and her face. It's not pretty and ugly. It's like you have your own flaws because that's what makes you you. And if we all looked beautiful or pretty or super fit or whatever, then that would be boring. Think about that. But like I was saying, if you're comparing what you've been given to what someone else has been given, what is that going to do for you? It's only going to make you sad. Or you're going to think, well, I'm prettier than her, and then now you're prideful. Like, nothing good comes out of comparing yourself. So just stop. And I know it's easier said than done. I'm guilty of comparing myself all the time to other people. But if you're conscious of how bad this is for you, then hopefully you can make a change. You guys, embrace your imperfections, because that is what makes you you. That's what makes you different. That's what makes you special. It's so important that we all have our own little quirks and imperfections. I think it's cool. Second, please be kind to yourself. I've noticed it's really common for girls to apologize about everything, but that kind of chips away at your self-worth, because you're constantly taking the blame for tiny little things that don't actually matter, and that's so bad for you. Think positively about yourself and don't point out your flaws. I know I'm kind of guilty of this too, because it's a freaking normal thing, but sometimes in my videos I'll be vlogging and I'll be like, oh my gosh, it looks so bad, or like, my forehead looks huge, or whatever. But why am I even saying those things? Number one, literally no one cares or wants to hear that. Number two, it's actually damaging to yourself. I'm editing this right now and I wanted to add something really quickly. It's not only damaging to yourself when you do that, because you're probably saying, oh my gosh, my forehead is huge, to someone, or in my case, to a lot of people when I say things like that in my videos. And that makes the person that's hearing that think about their forehead and think, oh, well, if she thinks hers is big, then mine must be really big, and stuff like that. It's just bad. Every time you say something negative about yourself, you really are hurting yourself. If you're constantly saying negative things about yourself, like, oh my gosh, I look so ugly, no one's ever gonna want to date me. My hair is literally so weird. Like, things like that, you start to believe it, whether you're trying to or not. And that is so unhealthy and so bad for you. It just chips away at your self-confidence and your self-worth. Okay, so my aunt introduced me to this really cool experiment. I don't know where she found it, but she did it, and I thought I would try it too. So I did, and it's insane. Like, I don't believe it, but I do because it happened. Let me explain. You take rice, the exact same rice, and you put them in identical containers. You put a little bit of rice in here and a little bit of rice in here. Then you take a post-it note, and on one of them you write love. I love you, you are pretty, you are confident, you are beautiful, you are inspirational, just positive things, and you stick it onto the container. For the other jar, you write hate on the post-it note, and then you write a bunch of negative things like you are ugly, you are bad, you are annoying, you're stupid. You put that on the container, and then you take the two containers and you put them in the fridge and let them sit there for like a month. I did this. I really should have filmed me putting the rice into the containers so I could prove to you that this experiment is legit, but I swear on everything, you guys, and I don't swear, that I'm being honest about this. I took the exact same rice and I put it in my fridge for, I think it'll almost be a year actually that I've had these containers of rice. Every once in a while you're supposed to take the rice out of the fridge and talk to them. So you're supposed to say positive things to the love container and negative things to the hate container. I did that a few times, but I forgot to keep doing it, and the experiment still worked. Let me show you what these two containers of rice look like after almost a year. It's insane. Mind you, I didn't think this was gonna work because I thought there was no way. You already know what you're about to see, but let me show you. This still absolutely blows my mind. I have to just show you. So here is the container of hate after almost a year. Look how disgusting it is. It's brown and moldy. I don't even want to open this because it probably smells like death. Ew. But there's hate and this is love. I'm not kidding. I did not make this up. I swear to you guys. It's completely white. Completely white. It doesn't have any mold. It's not brown at all. And they're the exact same rice in the exact same container in the exact same fridge for the exact same amount of time. That just proves to you that words really, really do matter. I mean, you can choose to believe this or not, but I am not lying. I swear that's real stuff. So please be careful about the words that you use, especially towards yourself, because it's so important. Take like bullies, for example. They're hateful and they say mean things. Well, that actually affects them, and that's probably why they are so angry and like this inside. It's because they're negative. Like, that's just how it is. If you put out positivity and love into the world, that's what you're gonna feel as a person. That's the person you're gonna be. You're gonna be positive and loving and just good and happy. I cannot believe that experiment worked. I am mind blown. Really, I honestly am. This is super crazy. So, your mind will believe what you tell it. So please feed it truth, faith, positivity, and good things. Third point I wanted to make about self-worth. Never sell yourself short as a person, especially to boys, because that's also a very common thing among girls. We think a boy is really cute and we really want him to like us. So we might change the way we act around him, or we'll dumb ourselves down or whatever just to have him like us, which is really sad. Why would you want anyone to like you for any reason other than you being you? It's a silly thing to think about, but it's actually a legit issue. And it's really sad. And I want you guys, like my actual family, to not sell yourself short to anyone. But maybe you have a toxic friend that's making you not be who you truly want to be, or compromise your standards to fit in or whatever. It's not worth it, and that's not good for you. And you will be so much happier once you remove yourself from either those people that don't respect your standards and who you truly are, and the people that are making you just not you. do. Is this making any sense? I really hope it is. Here's something that's really important to do, and I did this when I was younger. I wrote down my goals and my standards for me and my life, and what I wanted to do with myself and what I didn't want to do with myself. And all throughout my life, whenever I would be in a situation where I would have to make a decision about doing one thing or the other, I already knew what I wanted to do with myself, and it was important enough to me that I was able to say no or say yes to whatever it was. So like, I decided I'm not gonna drink any alcohol ever or smoke because I'm not interested and I don't believe in it. So I made a decision a long time ago that I wasn't going to do any of those things, and everyone who knows me knows that about me and they respect it. And if I am offered alcohol or whatever, it's easy for me to just be like, no, because I just decided a long time ago that I didn't want to. If you don't do exactly what I do, I don't judge you at all. I don't look down on anyone that doesn't do exactly what I do. Like, I'm totally fine. You live how you want. I just want to be a big sister and give all of you guys advice and tips on how to live a good, positive life. Here's something to remember. You have everything you could possibly want or need inside of you. You just need to make the choice to bring it out. It's really all about choice. Do you want to be confident? You can be confident. Just bring it out of yourself. Sure, it's easier said than done, but you have the capability to do that, and you have all the power in the world. You just need to make the choice to use it. So I'm out of breath. Wow, I just freaking poured out my soul to you guys. I hope I was able to get my points across. That's everything I have to say. I really hope you take what I say into consideration and love and care about all of you so much. And I don't want any of you to think negatively about yourself or your appearance or whatever it is. I don't want you guys to. I just want you to know how important you are and how much you're worth, because you're worth the world. Every single one of you guys. You deserve the world, and whatever you put out into the world, you're gonna get back. And I truly believe in that. Yeah! If you want me to talk about anything else, leave me a comment on what you want me to talk about. Yes, I have 2 Dutch Bros drinks. Ew, that would be gross. I hope you're all having a really great day, and if you weren't, I hope I made your day a little better. If I didn't, give this video a thumbs down. Just kidding, don't give it a thumbs up. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Shout out to the McBabe of the week. You guys are the coolest. If you have any thoughts on this topic, leave them in the comments because I want to read what you guys have to say too. And if any of you need help, if you need someone to talk to, I think it'd be really cool if we all kind of just talked to each other in the comments and all supported each other and just had a nice positive area right down there. If you like this video, you're probably gonna like my other videos too, so make sure to subscribe. I post every single week, and I'll see you in my next video.
I fall in love too easily. I fall in love.